All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is April 21st. We got some more NBA playoff basketball tonight. Last night, 4-1 in our 5 plays, bringing us to a 16-2 run over the last 4 days here. Last night, we had the Bulls +10. They win that game. Teaser with the Sixers +2 and the Bulls +14. We teased both these teams down. Underdogs there. They both win the game. We had Seth Curry under 11.5 points. That was the only one that we catch an L to the forehead on. But then we had Alex Caruso over 3.5 assists. Cash, which was an easy cash. And then our ride of the day here from Peace Picks. We gave him another chance. I know we've had Peace Picks in the comments plenty, some heat here, and I think this is the second ride of the day that we rode with from P in either 3 or 4 days here, but hashtag a ride of the day, and we rolled with OG Anunoby over 17.5 points, which he finishes and absolutely crushes that number. Also, Al Horford finished with 16 points, so we could have picked either of these picks from P. So you know what? 2 applauses. There we go. Shout out to P for the ride of the day, guys. If you do want to drop a pick in the comments, use hashtag ride of the day, and I will be picking someone in the comments to ride with, and I will be putting my money where your mouth is, and you guys will get a shout out in the next video, win or loss with this. So make sure to use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. Shout out to P there for the play. We went 3-1 in our own personal plays, and 4-1 including our ride of the day, guys. We might as well jump into it here. We got plenty of games to get into. When I say plenty, 3 games to get into, but we're red hot. We see the board so clearly here. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, though. We got our leans coming here each and every game we go through, like we always do. I give you my lean, I give you what I'm thinking on the game, but my final plays will be in the pinned comment, and we're starting off with the Timberwolves hosting the Grizzlies in this one here. We were spot on with that last game. We liked Memphis in it. Memphis took it home. The series is tied 1-1 here. Ja Morant's a little bit banged up, but he is probable in this one. Minnesota, no injuries to note there. Yeah, Memphis gets that 124-96 win. If we're looking at some trends here, total's gone over in 5 of Memphis's last 7 games. Memphis is 13-5 straight up in their last 18. They're 15-5 against the spread in their last 20 against Minnesota. 9-3 straight up in their last 12 against Minnesota here. And they're 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games when playing on the road against Minnesota. Minnesota's 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. Total's gone over in 6 of the last 8. They're 15-5 straight up in their last 20 games at home, so that's great for them. But like we just said, kind of the inverse with Memphis here. They're 2-5 in the last 7 when playing at home against Memphis. I do think that this Memphis ball club is better than the Timberwolves. Now, I've been completely wrong about the Timberwolves seemingly the entire second half of the year, but I do like Memphis in this one. I think the fact that you're looking at only a 2-point spread here, just given the fact that Minnesota's at home and the series is 1-1, I do think you have a lot of value getting Memphis there. The total is 236.5, and I know I just gave 2 trends on either side, but I don't know if I love that total. I mean, we had the under last time out. The under, I think we got it at 242.5, which was absolutely absurd. Like, that was just such a high number that I was thinking, okay, I'm going to take the under there, and it ends up cashing easily. So I'm going to lean Memphis here in this one. If Ja Morant plays, he is probable. He is listed on the injury report, though, so we have to make note of that. But I am going to lean Memphis here -2. And honestly, I'm going to peek at the under. I think that playoff basketball doesn't shout 240-plus points as a total to me. So I'm going to lean the under here. But you know, my stronger play here would be Memphis -2. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment for that final play, guys. If I have a final play in that one, we might have some player props as well. So just keep an eye on the pinned comment throughout the entire day. Update it throughout the day. In that pinned comment, you're going to have a link to become a member, which we'll talk about the ballers in just a second. The real ones, the OGs, the supporters on the channel. We'll talk about them in just a second. You'll have that link. You'll have the Discord link, which is where I explain all of my added plays or player props or anything like that, you know, just so you don't just trust what I'm putting in my final plays here. You actually get some explanation behind it. So you'll have the members link, the Discord link. We might even throw some merch link in there for the Fade Me collection, you know, the adult beverage collection, I should say. But you'll have that link, those 3 links, and at the very bottom of the pinned comment, you will see my final plays, guys. And people ask, like, the pinned comment, where is it, whatever. It's the top comment from Guy Boston Sports in the comment section. That's where all this information will reside. But let's jump into the Jazz hosting the Mavericks here. Jazz 7-point favorites taking on the Mavericks. Mavericks tied up the series here last time out. In terms of injuries, Luka is now questionable, so we're definitely going to keep an eye on that. That's obviously game changing. Neil Quinta is still out, and Hardaway obviously still out here as well. No new injuries to update you guys on for Utah here. In terms of some trends, Dallas 7-2-1 against the spread in their last 10. Total's gone over in 7 of their last 9 games. This total is 210.5, which is very interesting because I feel like these games are hard fought. Last game finished at 214. The game before that was a 93-99 game. So 7 of the last 9 games, it did go over. They're 5-1 straight up in the last 6, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 against Utah here. Utah, some trends on their end. 3-9-1 against the spread in their last 13. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6. Total's gone under in 6 of their last 9 against Dallas, and they're 14-2 straight up in the last 16 at home. And this is a little interesting one, a little bit of digging for this one, but they're 1-7-1 in their last 9 games against an opponent in the Southwest Division. So we're going to lean Dallas in this one. I think it's a lot of points, +7. I'm almost crossing my fingers, hoping that Luka plays as well, because if we can get that line at +7, which it does have a chance to be a final play, if we can get that line at +7 and Luka gets ruled in, that line probably would move a point, maybe 2 points. So I'm going to lean Dallas in this one. I think that Utah still, I do think at home that this Dallas team, or this Utah team, could probably sneak away with the win. But I could see it being like a 114-111, 114-110 type game. So I guess given my score prediction there too, I would lean the over 210.5. But my real lean here is going to be Dallas +7. Looks like the consensus here in the public are pretty 50-50 on this game, which makes sense. I think it's a fair line. But I'm going to lean Dallas here +7. Before we get into the last game of the night, you guys know I got to shout out. I got to shout out the real ones. Got to shout out the ballers. Shout out to the ballers, guys. The people that choose to support on a monthly basis, $3.99. You get some exclusive access to the perks like Dennis, Alex, the Anchor, Ricky, Jimmy, Keenan, Zapata, Jameson, Pancho, Corey, the Roof Doctor, Julian, Nick, McPaxton, John, Larry, Pagong, Drew, Corey, Trady, Sherwin, Edwin, Carmelita, Eric, Expect, Thomas, Sam, Harold, Thiz, Ryan, and Lamar. Appreciate you guys for the support, guys. For $2.99 a month, like I said, the link to become a baller is in the pinned comment. It'll be in the description as well. But for $2.99 a month, you get a badge next to your name. You get some exclusive access to some emojis that only you guys and me have access to here. And we're also going to start bringing some ballers on for some video content, like I say all the time. And if you don't believe me, go check a couple videos ago. We brought on the OG baller, Dennis, and gave his baller pick of the night there. And you know, guys, it really does come down to the support. So if you do truly want to support the channel, and you know, if somehow the information I'm giving you, even if I'm a dummy, somehow the information I'm giving you in these videos is helping you guys win some bets, you know, it's a perfect way to show your support. But either way, you know, I appreciate you even if you're just watching the video. But I appreciate you even more if you hit that subscribe button, like the video, or become a member. I do truly appreciate that. You guys make all this worthwhile. But I don't want to get too soppy or sappy or mushy. I don't want to start crying on camera. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and like that video. And obviously, you can use hashtag Ride of the Day in the comments. We'll pop it up one more time. Hashtag Ride of the Day in the comments if you do want to give me a play to run with. But here we go. We got the last game of the night. We have the Nuggets 2-point dogs taking on the Warriors. Here, this Warriors team, the 2 games against the Nuggets, 123-107 and 126-106. I have not seen anything yet that tells me that this Nuggets team can keep up with the Warriors. Now, they are at home. I'll give them that. But the Nuggets actually 15-26 at home this season against the spread. They're a better road team against the spread. And in fact, straight up, they were 23-18 at home as well. They were a better team on the road this year, weirdly enough, than they were at home. So just some trends to look at here. Golden State 7-1 in their last 8 against the spread. Total's gone over in 4 of the last 5. They're 7-0 straight up in the last 7. And they're 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 against Denver. And they're 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing on the road against Denver. And in fact, they are, moving on to Denver, not in fact, moving on to Denver, 1-4 in the last 5 against the spread. Total's gone over in 6 of the last 8. And they're 1-5, just like we had said about them not playing well at home. They're 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games at home. And then on the inverse here, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games when playing at home against Golden State. Fairly simple to me. I mean, we'll obviously keep an eye on if anything happens with the injury report here, but nothing for Golden State and nothing really for Denver to note in terms of injuries. So I'm going to be leaning Golden State -2. We've taken them both times out right now. So we're going to be leaning Golden State -2. I think it's a fairly simple game to call. I like it. But that's where we're leaning there. The total is 224. I think that's a fairly good number. I don't know if I lean either way because, you know, in terms of the series so far, Denver's hasn't even cracked 110, and Golden State's been doing the 120 plus workload on the scoreboard. So that's going to wrap it up for the video, guys. Make sure to check out the Discord and check out that pinned comment as well at the bottom for my final plays. We're adding player props, we're adding teasers, parlays, all that stuff. That'll all be in the pinned comment. So make sure to check that out. I update it throughout the day. And I will say, you know, just thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. We are crushing it as of late in terms of the engagement from you guys. And I mean, I'm just the one that jumps on, turns on the mic, turns on the camera, and gets going. You guys are the one that really carry it, so I can't appreciate and can't just tell you guys how much I appreciate that. I can't even put it into words, so make sure to check that out. We do have a giveaway sort of in the works. I think we're going to save it for 10,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. We got an awesome giveaway for everyone watching there at home. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace out.